Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be replacing the steering angle sensor on a 2008 Chevy Silverado. The angle sensor is located under the dash. We're going to remove this cover here and we'll get easier access to the steering angle sensor. This is what the sensor looks like. I'll go ahead and put a link down below so you can get an original OEM one. First thing we're going to do is remove the negative terminal on the battery so we don't activate or turn on any of the other electronics. Underneath the dash, you're going to find some fasteners, some Phillips screws, one here and one over there. Once you get the two Phillips screws out here, you need to pull off the panel here. This is just a few clips, and the last screw is going to be a 10mm right here next to the parking brake cable, and remove that as well. We're going to remove this bar here, which involves removing 4 10mm nuts. Those two over there and these two over here. Next, we're going to remove 4 15mm nuts holding up the steering shaft here. You have one here, one over there, and 2 more on the other side. But before we do that, you want to secure your steering wheel to your steering column, so when we remove the bolts, the steering wheel won't turn and lose its alignment here. So this is what I did to keep it from turning on me once we remove the steering column. I'm going to go ahead and put just a little more tape. So before we undo the 15mm nuts, first thing we're going to do is go further back down the shaft, and we're going to find a 15mm nut on this side with a 13mm screw on this side. We're going to undo this, and then we can release the shaft from the steering gear. Now we're going to remove the 15mm nuts. This is the rear left 15mm nut. This is the front right. When trying to get the rear right nut, you're going to find the air vent right here for the feet kind of in your way. You can just pull on it to detach it, and it'll give you a lot more space. So the air vent is right here, and you have one little push pin right here. You just undo. Once you remove that, you can just tug away from the air vent on this side. There you go. Now underneath, you have a lot more visibility on that last 15mm right there. Okay, so I have 3 nuts removed and I only have 1 in there. You want to support it with your hand as you remove that last nut. Otherwise it's just going to come crashing down. So kind of keep this supported. Let it rest down. And now back over here where the shaft is, we're going to separate the two. Okay, so here you see the shaft is now separated from the steering gear. See how it's separated? Now we're going to turn the entire thing counterclockwise, because this bracket right here needs to come off, and there are 3 screws under this. So we need to turn this counterclockwise, access the screws to remove that bracket. Now before we start rotating this, there are going to be some washers on the two nuts up here on top of the shaft. And you see the two washers are sitting on top of the shaft right here. Go ahead and pull those off by hand. You have one here and the other one right here. So when we install the steering column, you got to make sure we put these back on. So now we're going to turn the shaft to gain access to the screws on the top of this bracket. Right there. There we go. So here are the screws. They're T25, so we're going to remove those, remove the bracket, and then we'll be able to slide the sensor on out. Okay, with all three screws removed, we'll grab the bracket and remove it. Don't forget to unplug the sensor. Small clip removes right here. There's a few clips on the sensor you have to undo. There's one here, one up here, and then one on the other side. Once you undo those clips, you can slide it on out. Clip off right there. So once you get this cover off, you may need to slide in a flathead in here just a little bit, give it some pressure just to start sliding it out. Then you can grab the rest by hand and just guide it all the way on down. Now once you're towards the bottom, it'll just come right off. Now for the new one, you're gonna find this little spring here. Do not remove this spring. This spring keeps the sensor centered so we know where the 0-degree position is. You only remove this spring once it's installed. Make sure the spring is pointed towards the floor so the other side goes in. Connector side goes up, and you just start sliding it on. Now that the new steering angle sensor is all the way in, we can go ahead and remove the pin and the spring. This is what it looks like. We're going to slide in the cover for the steering angle sensor. Make sure we get that clipped in. 3 clips, and then we'll plug in the sensor. And it's gonna be everything in the reverse order from here. So I got the 3 T25s back in. Once they bottomed out, I just gave it like a little snug and they're good to go right there. So that's the end of the video. If you learned something, if I helped you save some money, consider subscribing to the channel, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.